I can draw water in peace here at Jacob's Well. It's quiet here. There are no eyes peering at me with their disapproving looks and sanctimonious judgments. They don't know what life has been like for me. I have had 5 husbands, but not one of them has been worth keeping. Not one has been kind or loving or made me feel like anything more than a maidservant. Who cares about a woman anyway? We're just one step above the sheep and the cattle. Just another piece of property, that's all. Did I say step above the sheep and the cattle? No. The animals are valued more because they don't talk back. Oh, but I do. I'll talk about hatred among races. Do you know I'm called a Samaritan half-breed by those pious Jews who worship only 40 miles north of here? Jews don't talk to Samaritans, which is confusing considering we come from the same father. And even now, as I stand by Jacob's Well, near the tomb of Joseph, whose bones were carried out of Egypt to rest here on this sacred ground. But do you think it's sacred to the Jews? No. It's cursed because it's the land of Samaria. I'll talk about inequality for women. I could have had 10 husbands with divorce laws what they are these days. Divorce for any reason. Do you know what a law like that does for a woman? I'll tell you what, I'm never getting married again. I just can't trust men. I will never give my heart to another man, not ever. I might try a few out at a distance, and, the one I live with now is better than living alone, but he'll not own me. Nobody will. Looking for love is just an act of futility. Like drawing water. You dip the bucket, quench the thirst again. Dip the bucket again, and so it goes. I'm just going to accept the fact that my life is a stagnant pool. It's not flowing with running water, with love and joy, with peace, adventure. No. The water of my life is still. It has no life.
And Jesus said to her, "Give me drink." Jesus comes after a long journey, and he begins this discussion with the woman at the well. And he just asks a very, very simple question. He says, "Give me a drink." Therefore, the Bible says that the Samaritan woman said to him, "How is it that you, being a Jew, ask me for a drink since I'm a Samaritan woman? For the Jews have no dealings with Samaritans." In other words, as Alex has just communicated through the drama, that was a surprise. That would be a shock, because the Jews won't have anything to do with the Samaritans. In fact,